Uh, bu- bu- bu. Oh yeah, oh fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the RWS, the Roblox Weekly Series, here for week number 4, race number 2 here at New Paris Raceway. We have 4 divisions tonight to be racing for. We're going to start out with the Legends Heats and then the Legend feature, followed by the mods, then the Supers, and then our 100 lap double point feature for the streets. Tonight is very special. Well, unfortunately very special because we are... will be a memorial race for the street stocks for Adam Van Avery and the number 2, the A-Bomb at Kalamazoo, who raced at New Paris Raceway. So, unfortunately, we will be doing a memorial race for him. We're going to start the evening with a 2-minute moment of silence. That's not 2 minutes. That's also not the button that I wanted. Oh yeah, this is going to be, we're going to make this 8 laps, and then make that 2. Alright, and the moment of silence starts now. Thank you. With that being said, rest in peace, Adam Van Avery, 1985 to 2025. And we'll be talking more about him tonight in our street stock double point feature for the A-Bomb 100 Memorial Race. With that being said, it's time for the legend. It's time for the Class of Royalty Legends to stretch their legs and whatnot. Give me 1 second. Let me go into settings real quick. Okay. Change all laps 0. And it's time for your first heat of 2 in row number 1. The number 88 Ally Tyclone Graphics car is going to be Shadow Jackster, followed by the number 93 Jebs Machine of football on his outside. I believe that is football. Either that is Jake. No, wait. No, that's Jake in the number 93. My apologies. And row number 2, the number 94 iRacing Machine is going to be Speed, followed by the number 9 Ream Machine. That is going to be football. And in row number 3, the 006, the Walt Machine is going to be Scion, making his first ever weekly series race. And the number 22 NOS Machine is going to be Racer. With that being said, one more R in the chat. Countdown is up. Here we go. 5 on the dot. 3 on the tree. And we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Starting things out pretty simple. Shadow Jacks are currently your leader right now. The top 3 are the only cars to advance into the main event. And right now, there comes Football in the number 9, taking the lead here. We have another driver cutting through the grass right there. That's Speed. He is all the way in the rear right here as we have a battle for that transfer spot between these 3 drivers towards the rear. But Football continues to lead the way. The turns 1 and 2 with Shadow Jaxer on the very outside trying to dive it back in, but he cannot seem to make the move as I believe that is Jake who is falling behind fairly quickly as the top 3 are trying to make the move, or else we are halfway through this event down the back straightaway. Racer in third trying to get at least one more spot as this is the battle for the inside line. Football with 4 laps to go now. And here comes the 88 trying to dive it in, but can't seem to make it. Side by side once again onto the very inside. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. And the number 22 and the 88 through the grass slightly, but not much as here comes Racer on the inside with 3 laps to go. Side by side down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 with Shadow Jaxer followed in suit. Here he comes through the inside. And Racer with 2 laps to go will lead the feature. Lead the heat, my apologies, as the number 88 pulling in front with the number 9 on his inside, coming to the white flag, 2 wide for the lead. 1 left to go, sponsored by Class of Royalty, as the number 9 on the very inside slides up. And that is the number 9 of Football as he comes onto the 006. But here comes Shadow Jaxer on the inside, but it will be the number 9, the 88, and the 22 advancing. So the number 9, the 88, and the 22, that is Football, Shadow, and Racer will be the drivers who will advance on the very inside. So with that being said, those drivers will all go line up. Driver with no Jake. Who's in this car right here? Alright, that's fine. We'll just let it happen. Looks like we'll have 7 cars for this heat, looks like. My apologies for the silence, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to get everything managed here. So the official should be... No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well... Septic doesn't know what she's doing, so I guess we're just going to have to... Oh, okay, never mind. I see it now. All right, with that being said, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
So, what I want you to do is, if she's not letting you put a scheme in, right?
Yeah.
Like she's not gonna let you put.
No. That's not Septic up there. that's Zach. His scheme just popped up.
Well, I don't think that's allowed. That's from what people are saying. That's not allowed. Like,
what do you mean? What's not allowed?
Look at the scheme.
It's 15. I don't get it.
Okay, whatever. Never mind. It's fine. It's good.
All right, with that being said, I think it's... Oh, Jesus. Septic, come on. Get in your car. Get in your car. Thank you. Now drive. Line up. Okay, here we go. 7 cars for heat number 2 on the front row. You have the number 8 YouTube machine. Your Season 1 champ for the Legends. That is going to be Wrangler, followed by the number 15 car on his outside. That is going to be Zach in row number 2. In the number 20 car, you have Gester YT in the gold bowling car. With the number 18 Tyclone Graphics car on his outside, which is Nick. In row number 3, and the number 33 Josh Berry. Throwback's going to be Josh, followed by the number 60 U.S. Army machine of Dune. And in the back row, in the number 96 car, is going to be Septic. Are we ready? All right. Remember, top 3 advance. Top 3 advance. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Yeah, we have a driver through the very inside. And we are 3 wide for the lead all the way up the front. That's the number 20 of Gester YT with Wrangler and Josh on the top row, the top 3. Here comes the number 15 of Zach making the move all the way towards the front of the top 3. The transfer spot battle going on hard as the number 33 trying to get up there, but he can't seem to pull it off. Meanwhile, Wrangler battling with the number 20. That's allowed the number 15. They get the lead back with Nick battling with the number 20. And this is going to be a bloodbath. Wrangler on the very bottom trying to make the move on the very inside. 4 laps in of 8. Trying to make the move. Now side by side with Nick towards the front. The 15 now battling with the number 18. He can't seem to make the move. The number 33 on the very inside. 3 wide for the top 5. 4 laps to go as we're 2 wide for the lead out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Wrangler in second, trying to dive it in. He's going to shove it up into the number 20 car. We have 2 wide towards the very back, trying to make the move. And Septic is out of the track. Yeah, okay. Single file all the way around. 2 wide for first place. Gester on the very box. And the number 8 gets sent all the way up as the transfer spot for second is now 3 wide for that battle, but it is 1 left to go. Sponsored by Class of Royalty for the lead. Gester on the very inside is going to lose it. Here comes the number 8 making the move down into turns number 3 and 4. Here we go. This is it for the transfer spot. It's going to be the number 15 and Nick of Zach getting it. So it was Gester, Wrangler, and Zach in the top 3, and they're the outside line. What's going on, Wrangler?
So pretty sure Speed Demon walked out on track while people were there.
Oh my god.
So we've decided to park Speed Demons unless it wasn't him, and he can prove it wasn't him. Dune says it was someone by the name of Speed, and that's the only person on the server with Speed. So if they're not in this, if they're not in the Legend race, then they're gonna be parked for whatever next race they want to do. So. Okay.
I don't think Landon understands how heats work.
That ruined someone. So.
I don't think Landon understands how heats work.
Yeah.
Could you please get him back into the VC if you can, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my god. All right, with that being said, it's time. We're going to make it 20 so we can get this over with. All right, it is time for the Class Royalty Legends feature for tonight. All right, like I was saying before, it is time for the feature for tonight in row number 1 in the number 9 car. On the very inside, it's going to be, that is going to be football, followed by the number 20 of Gester YT on his very outside. In row number 2, the number 88 Ally Machine is going to be Shadow Jackster, followed by the number 8 YouTube Machine of Wrangler, who is your Season 1 champ. And in row number 3, the number 22 Nos Machine is going to be Racer, followed by the number 15 of Oh My Fucking God. Anyways, with that out of the way, I think it's ready to rock and roll for the most part. Here we go. Here we go. 5 on the dot, 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. At a turn number 2, 3 wide for the lead, now 2 wide. Oh, the 9 shoving everybody underneath the track. The number 8 car all the way towards the rear of the field. The number 15 rounding them all out. Shadow Jackster currently your leader right now, side by side for second. The number 22 on the very inside. Racer trying to make the move, but he cannot seem to get there. Shadow Jackster leading the way out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway with the number 9 of football right behind him on the very inside. He's going to peek right in, sending it into the rear corner panel of the number 88. He's going to rub into the wall, and that is the number 8 going from the very front to the very back. Meanwhile, football will take the lead out of turn number 4. New leader, the number 9. With that being said, through the very inside, here comes the number 22 getting shoved out of the way by the number 88 machine down the backstretch. They're side by side for second with the number 20 trying to catch up. And there goes the number 8 to the top 5, making it past the number 20. He cannot seem to complete the pass. He's going to look into the very outside, hitting the wall of the number 88 and also the number 9, your leader, who is currently leading the way in the Ream number 9 machine. All the way down the front straightaway as they come side by side for the most part. Meanwhile, my apologies for the pause. Meanwhile, the number 88 will take the lead back once again. The number 9 into the grass right there. He gets sent all the way to the back for that move. And the number 88 getting a push right there to the back bumper of the machine. I have 2 pings. Give me 1 second. Let them run. Single file for the most part. The number 22 Racer going into the wall right there. The number 9 of Football trying to make the move past, but he cannot seem to get there. Can't seem to get there in time. Sorry, I had to answer some things, but Shadow Jackster continues to lead the way with 10 laps to go. Sponsored by Spark Plugs. Give me 1 second. Landon. I'm sorry. 7 laps to go as the number 88 pulling away from the rest of the field at his last ever race at this track in the series. Meanwhile, massive contact between the number 20 and the number 9 cars. They go all the way towards the back with the number 22. 6 laps to go as the number 8 tries to catch up out of turn number 2. He cannot seem to make there side by side for third. 3 wide for the most part. Number 2 trying to lead that pack right there, as we're getting real rowdy towards the rear. Hard hits all the way around as they're trying to send it in, but they can't seem to make it work. 4 laps to go as the number 88 pulling away from the rest of the field. A lot of sends happening towards the rear of the field with the number 20 now breaking away. He's in third. A little bit of a mini pack for the battle for the very last position. 3 laps to go. Shadow Jackster continuing to lead the way with the number 8 car trying to catch up with any means possible. The rest of the field starting to follow in behind as the number 8 is through the grass, all 4 tires. We'll wait for the officials to make their move on that. The number 9 through the grass just slightly, but not by much, as Racer is starting to slowly catch up to that number 88. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Class Royalty. As the number 88 trying to make the move, but it will, and the number 8 trying to make the move, but it will be the number 88 out of turns 3 and 4 who's going to win in the Legends. What the fuck is going on? And there goes the number 88 car. As he comes over to victory lane. Shadow Jagster. Are you in victory lane right now? Who is spinning?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Who is spinning?
I don't know.
Can we have them unspin, please? Guys. Oh my god. Good lord.
It's probably all the admins. It's mainly probably Guesser, okay? You want me to be entirely honest? Probably just Guesser.
Anyways, with that being said, this might actually be your last one right here. For the most part, might be your last ever Legends race for the most part. So, how you feeling about taking your win in your final Legends race?
Well, I mean, so far, at least the plan is, unless something drastic happens, it won't be the last start. But if so, it's great bringing a throwback to a very good Legend that I had that brought me a lot of wins in the series. Although it wasn't against Dykstra, it was against Racer, Wrangler, Gester, and many others.
I see. Anybody you'd like to thank for the win tonight, Shadow?
Of course, Ally and Tyclone Motorsports for bringing us another banger of an engine. You furball.
Thank you.
And of course, as I said all the way back in the first Legends start for the BLR trucks, V is for victory, and we finally did it.
That should be a fucking shirt.
We finally did it.
That should be a fucking shirt. Congratulations, Shadow. All right. Any final thoughts?
Miners!
Anyways, Shadow, go ahead and go get in your modified, and we'll get you ready to rock and roll.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Excellent.
sweet. Yo, what's going on, Wrangler?
I'm sorry. I don't know what they're doing. They're messing around even though you told them not to.
Okay, I'm going to go into the VC real quick. Hey, could you guys stop? Could you guys stop messing around, please?
It's all Lash, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, blame me, because a bomb went off, and something happened.
Yeah, I flung myself in the
what's
Tyclone
going
and I
on?
exploded myself. That's all I did.
Anyways,
God,
guys,
damn,
stop
son.
fucking around and go line up.
I am music, 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 I am music.
Who won by the... Well, if you're watching the stream, Jay, you would know.
I am music, I am music, I am music, I am music. Swamp Izzo!
Okay, who wants to run a number 44 scheme?
Swamp Izzo.
Hey, Tyclone, did you notice that me, Shadow, and Wrangler got a top 1, 2, 3?
Yeah,
I did. Actually, I did.
Most
That's actually
disgusting
crazy.
top three. Most disgusting top 3.
All right, who wants a number 44 to run?
Oh, man.
Who's in this car right here? Is that Cyan?
Until the LE Productions car comes back, guess who's
Oh, you gotta
disgusting?
go. Okay, delete your car. Delete your car. Thank you. You gotta leave. All right, see ya. 95. Going ahead and move up.
Begging on their knees.
Wait,
to keep
we had a
rocking
strong start tonight, but then everyone started leaving because they thought that this is what happens when we have heats. People think that, after that they can't race any of the other fucking divisions.
Or maybe it's because they just don't feel like racing because they suck.
Shut the fuck up.
They're not, bro. Every time. They leave because they're not
What do you mean-
confident.
what do you mean,
so they think
goodbye?
they suck.
He just left the server, didn't
I'm
he?
proud of my back. I'm
Landon, okay,
Sure.
Landon just left the server. I literally
Wait,
made him a
Landon-
badass scheme and everything. And he just leaves.
Yep.
That's
Comes
actually
in, wins,
crazy.
leaves. Comes in, win, leaves. It's blue all over again.
Holy shit, dude. It's because of that Legends race. He couldn't make it and then he leaves. Fucking
Fair.
stupid, man. Okay, well,
Joshua
I
wants
guess
the 44.
Josh wants the 44, so I'm going to get in the 44. Even though, switching numbers is kind of illegal, but I don't give a fuck. We'll just... For this race only, we'll keep it like that, okay? Just remember that that's the number 12N
It's next season.
in the points.
Yeah.
He throws a fit.
Um,
Yeah, well, 44, bring it down onto the very inside. Anybody else want to race mods, by the way?
No.
Swamp Izzo.
Wrangler, also delete your car, please. I see you all the way over there.
Swamp Izzo.
My bad.
Jay, Jay, are you racing? Fuck it.
Let Takahashi P race.
We'll let Jay back in. Jay, go on ahead. Hey, Joshua, get in your 12N. I'm gonna give the scheme to Jay.
Takahashi P races modified
Jay.
to We Riot.
Jay, getting a modified. Jay, getting a modified. Get a modified.
Come on,
Get your
so.
modified. All right, now go line up and then jump out of your car so I can put in your scheme
Holy lag.
on the inside. Lag? Are you lagging?
Yeah, I had a little lag spot.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, now jump out of your
And
car
I
so I
bring
can
us
get your
back.
scheme. Thank you.
Hey, Wrangler! Fire fit, bro. You know what also is fire?
You know what else is missing?
Oh, dying, it seems.
There you go, bro.
Okay. Except for
All right, with that being said, I'm gonna go back to my VC and everything. So, y'all please keep the peace. No more goofing around, please. Thank you very much.
Can't go shift lock.
Bro, why keep dying?
Not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
All right, with that being said, I think it's time for the slidographic modifieds. All right, with that being said, I'm going to take a look down the field and everything for everybody. In row number 1, in the number 01 machine right here in the brakes and equipment machine, that is going to be football. And on his outside of the number 18 Vodafone machine, that is going to be Nick. In row number 2, the number 95 Toho Project car, it's going to be your Season 1 modified champion, Shadow Jagster. And on his outside of the number 22, your two-time back-to-back double point champion, modified champ, that's going to be Racer. And in row number 3, in the number 44 Mesilla Valley Transportation, the Royal Jones throwback, it's going to be Not Jay. On his outside of the number 97 machine is going to be Jake, and all the way in the back of the number 12N car is going to be Joshua. And with that being said, we should be ready to rock and roll. We have one driver that is not ready, so we're going to be waiting for him to get all set up and whatnot. Who's in the modified on the outside? Oh, is that Gotcha Roberts? My goats! My goats! My goats! Oh, well, Gotcha Robert gets his scheme. He'll be in the back. We have 8 cars on the field. It's not even popping up for me. Great. All right. Here we go. 30 laps here. 3 on the tree. And we are going green flag racing. Here we go. We have a driver that is not going right now, side by side. And re-rack has been called. Caution is out. I don't know what's going on over there, but bro, this is why you say AFK in the chat. Great, now I'm lagging again. That's why. That makes sense. Is he back? Oh my god. Well, as they get that situated right now for the slider graphics modifieds, reminder that everybody should stick around for the 100 lap double point feature for the street stocks coming back up and whatnot. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Few cars already into the wall here, and we are lagging bad. Holy shit. And across the line, Shadow Jacks are on the very outside here. Oh, a little bit of a space right there, making a move right now. The 0-1 of football is currently earlier right now. That is your points leader. If he wins this race, he wins the modified championship. With that being said, on the inside is Shadow Jackster not wanting to lose in what would be his second and final modified race, as the 0-1 on the very outside getting moved out with Shadow Jackster on the very inside. And the number 22 on the very outside trying to catch up with the rest of the field. The 0-1 on the bottom trying to make the move. Racer needs to make sure that that 01 does not get any ground off of him in the lap number 7 single file for the most part, as here comes the number 95 on the very bottom of the 01. And they're going to make the move as they try to make the move on the very bottom here. 3 wide for that position. As now, here comes the number 22 making the move. And I am lagging. And number 22, no, it stops the 01. As they're now battling once again. Oh, and they both go into the wall right there. As the 22 on the very outside trying to get by on the outside, as we have a side-by-side battle between the 86 and also the 95 cars. The 01 gets by the 22. And here comes Racer sending it in to the 01 side. Very aggressive driving from that number 22 car. And right now, here comes the number 22 on the very inside of the 01. This is the battle for the championship points. On the very inside, making the pass here is the 01 slamming into his door. Through the grass, I mind you. Lap number 13 of 30. The number 22 on his door right there. Trying to make the pass. Cannot seem to complete it. And the 01 makes the move on the very inside. He gets a little bit loose right there on the very inside. He's going to get bump and run. The number 22 on his inside will make the move. And he will get that position back. Number 44 all the way in the very rear right now. I don't think he had any practice whatsoever, which is why he's all the way in the back here. Well, let's take a look at what's going on with Racer. Oh, the number 01 through the grass a little bit. This is allowing Nick to catch up as the two leaders are pulling away from these guys. And the 22 making the pass, and the 01 on the bottom with the switchback. He's going to move him up. He's going to move to the outside, and Racer is going to make the move onto the pass right there for third. He's in a tight position trying to win the championship here. He needs to make sure that that 01 gets dead last and he wins. And he might have a shot for modifieds coming up. Side by side currently with 11 laps to go, coming to 10 this time by. 10 laps to go, sponsored by Spark Plugs. As the two leaders are going to take themselves out, and that's allowed the number 22 to catch up even further. 10 laps to go between the number 95 and the 86. Those drivers currently trying to make the move, with the number 22 looking for his first modified win of the season. He's there on the outside, going to try and dive it in too wide for the lead right now. The 86 trying to get by the 95, but the 22 is going to wait right there. Blue flag is out, and here comes the number 22. 2 wide, 3 wide down the back straightaway. The 22 gets moved to the outside, but he's going to try and complete the pass on the 86. Can't seem to get there in time. The 95, now your leader. The number 44 hitting the corner panel, the Royal Jones throwback. 7 laps to go. Can Racer get this win? He needs to win. He needs this win if he wants to keep his championship hopes alive. With 6 laps to go, he is fighting for his championship. On the inside, making the move on the 86 to the line. 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. The 95 onto the back bumper of the 22. He's trying his best. Onto the very inside he goes. Now running the high lane. The rest of the field cannot seem to catch him. Here comes the 86 and Gotcha Roberts. 4 laps to go. The 95 through the grass up onto the outside. Trying to get there. Trying his damnedest to make something work. Coming to 3 laps to go. And here comes the 22 on the inside. all of them against the wall. Racer trying to make something work. He's going into the wall. He's going to have the run off the wall right there. 2 laps to go. And here comes the 86. And the 22 goes high. And the 01 through the grass. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Slider Graphics. The 22 slamming into the 86. And here they come. The final corner. The 22 on the inside. It's going to be a drag race. Racer gets it at the line. Racer's championship hopes are still up. He's still got some fight in him. Football did get 4th. So, I don't know. It's going to be a really close battle. And the 44 has been disqualified. And here he is in victory lane in the Bumper Jones machine. Racer in victory lane. Racer, with this win, you just kept your championship hopes alive. How do you feel right now?
Why'd you copy my fit, bro?
What'd you say, Racer?
It was lagging super bad, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been in victory lane here in the modifieds. And what does that move me in the championship points?
Well, you're still in 2nd. Football did get 4th. But
Bad. Is that good for me?
Hey, sir, I just got one question.
Yes.
Why'd you take my shirt?
No, I've had this shirt forever since you released it.
I have too. It's just like, I don't know.
But anyway, let's continue this pretty interview.
anyways, with that, you still have a chance at a championship technically. So that's good for you. It's going to be really tight, but you're going to need a big field in the mods if you want to win the championship. It's going to be close, but you got this. I believe in you. Who just blew up? Okay, bro, calm down. Calm down. Okay. Anyways, how are you feeling about that win? How are you feeling?
Good. Just Robert got loose and I just sent it. I mean, it wasn't hard enough, you know. It was I'm gonna wreck him send. You know, I just came in really hard and hit him. But last lap, Shadow got too tight and I just did my line. Gas slammed on the brakes and churned and prayed to Jesus that I would pass him not in a dirty way. And then ended up getting it. I was expecting him to be mad at me because of that, but he said no comment. So it was a good race after all. Finally
a modified race that wasn't painstakingly boring or painstakingly bad.
Yes.
Because that was actual good battling.
It was very good battle. Those are some. That was amazing. We've had
these setups, bro.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, with that being said, anybody like to thank for the win tonight?
I'd like to thank McDonald's for feeding my fatty self every race. Tycoon Graphics. Move! Sorry. Keezer, I think that's pronounced it, and CPO, and you for hosting, and all the people that supported me through here to get here in the victory lane tonight.
Wow.
Today.
Not even me.
This is actually, I've never won a New Paris, have
I? Yes, you've never won at New Paris, ever.
I finally broke this, I finally broke, the rumor that I can't win for nothing.
You didn't
I would have a great run here, then it just gets ruined.
You didn't even thank me, man. That makes me angst. That makes me upset.
I think
that makes me upset.
I thank Gester for being.
Could you stop murdering the people in Victory Lane, Gester?
Hey.
Sorry, but I
Gester,
just like. Okay,
you get your punishment. Take it. Yes, King. Yes, King.
Okay, we can't have that. We can't have that on stream. Anyways, Racer, any final thoughts going into Liberty for the modifieds?
I hope we have a good race at Liberty so I could, maybe get the 3 times in a row.
All right, well,
And rip to the drivers in the Memorial for. Let's have a good race for the street stocks because I'm gonna be running the car I've been running this whole season. My dad, throwback. So.
all right.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
All right, well, go ahead and get in your super stock so we can get this race underway.
Yes, King.
Shut up.
Are you a lying piece of chicken?
Anyways.
Should officiate with us.
Okay, I'm here.
Bro.
Does
Typhon,
no-
I let Nomad speak just for a little bit.
Yeah, I can unlock the server for you. Also, Kai, I saw you sent something in my DMs. What's up?
Apparently
you
the
should just,
44 DSQ.
Did he leave the VC? Did Kai leave the VC?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He might
Yes,
have
he did.
No, man, could
Sorry,
you
I'm
like
like
not
really
race?
Why?
No, you're fine. You're fine, Nomad.
Because I want Andrew Chang. Actually, can we just let Nomad talk, Wrangler?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
never mind. You can race.
It was funny last time it happened.
Well,
Yeah.
No, because
no.
of the new
if he's
rule.
racing, then
A
no.
new-
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
apparently
yeah.
Kai is not very happy with Shadow for some reason, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. and
Nomad.
let's just
we
have a good race.
Oh,
Let's just
great.
Again.
let's just go have a good night, okay? I don't give a fuck. All right. Also, Jay, you're allowed to race for the supers. I don't care. You can race for the supers. I said that like 5 times in chat.
The only thing we have left, Nomad, is the street stocks.
After this one, yep. Anyways, I'll probably bring you into the VC Nomad randomly during the race. So don't feel threatened because I do want to see.
You want to get the crowd's reaction of Andrew Chang?
Yes.
Oh hell.
Anyways, Andrew Chang, welcome to the field right here in the number 3 car. Anything you'd like to say?
I'm a dolphin.
My semi truck very late to get here, but I think I'm gonna try my best effort, even though I'm like excruciatingly late to the race.
Hey, Andrew Chang.
Could you
I'm a
stop
dolphin.
digging into Andrew Chang? Jesus Christ, Racer.
I'm a dolphin.
Get in your car.
Digging into me. Yes, he is.
No, shut
Andrew
the.
Chang, I'm a dolphin. I'm a dolphin, Andrew Chang.
Everyone, shut up and get in your damn cars. Jesus Christ.
Get in the car, let's race. It was not
Andrew
Hatsune
Chang, I
Miku.
will say.
Oh
some-
my lord! Everyone, be quiet. Oh my lord! Oh, look at that number 8.
Oh,
Good, bro.
ew.
Unfinished.
I make better throwbacks with that. Oh God.
Tire pros.
Let the motherfucker line up, please.
Some of the paint got ripped off on the back.
Y'all, line the fuck. Everyone, line the fuck up.
I have a question for Andrew.
What the?
What,
I do too.
what team do you think is gonna win this race?
It's fine. There can be 2
I
8s.
think-
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
think
It's fine.
I think the team that's gonna win the race is the team that's gonna cross the finish line first.
Everyone's here.
Oh, it's Evren.
Everyone.
Evren is also allowed to race because I have given no fucks for the supers.
Oh my god.
Unlock the server for Evren if he wants the race.
Andrew Chang, I got a question for you, Andrew Chang.
What's the question?
How do you feel about dolphins?
They're fine for the most part. Actually no. I hate dolphins. Dolphins suck.
Andrew Chang, I have a question. Or
Guess
actually,
what?
yeah,
I'm
I
a
have a
dolphin.
question.
I'm a dolphin.
All right. With that being said, it's time for your Street Animal Super Stock feature. 30 laps on the board. Here we go. In row number 1 of the number 18 machine, the Race Points car. That is going to be Nick, followed by the number 8 Simpsons U.S. Army car up here. That is going to be, I believe that is RS. In row number 2, is that RS? That's RS, right?
Is it
Who?
that hard?
What number? What number? What number?
It's the guy in the purple. That's RS, right?
No, that's Josh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. You and RS both have
Oh,
purple
yeah, that's-
avatars.
That's, Yeah, that's Josh.
In row number 2, in the number 17 DeWalt machine, that is going to be Jake.
No.
No, it's football. It's football. And the number 36 is Jake in the casserole car. Get back in your car. Football. I'm sorry.
Get
In
back
the
in your
number
VC.
88 Barreled City machine, it's going to be Shadow
No.
Jagster, your season 4 Super Stock champion.
3.
My bad, season 3 Super Stock champion.
I'm season 4.
In the number 98 Ford Mustang is going to be Gotcha Roberts. In row number 4, and number 3, Good Wrench Bass Pro Shop Josh Berry throwback late model.
Not
It's
Josh Berry.
Nomad. In the number 22 Red Bull machine is going to be your boy Racer. And in the number 8 Tires Pro car, who the fuck just blew up? In the number 8 Tires Pro machine is going to be not Jay. Racer, get in your fucking car.
Did he get that?
I did. With that being said, are we ready to rock and roll with 9 cars?
Yeah, let's do this.
This is
It's
gonna
gonna
be
a
chaotic
race.
race.
Suicide. Regular committed suicide.
Go left,
I'm
right,
going
right,
back
let's
into
go.
my VC now. Goodbye.
Not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
All right, I'm gonna go for a second so I can get some water. I gotta watch this shit. Oh my god, are we ready? Kona is yet to be ready. And the number 22 Red Bull machine is going to be your boy Racer. And in the number 8 Tires Pro car, who the fuck just blew up? It's going to be your boy Racer. To the one person watching the stream, as we're watching something very interesting going on with football and Hatsune Miku and Nick and Joshua. Still not ready, by the way. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. 5 on the dot, 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing for the Street Animal Super Stocks. Down the front straightaway, the number 17 of football, currently your leader, side by side for a second between the number 18 and the 88. Single file all around for the most part, 3 wide towards the rear. Football continues to lead the way as they come into the wall, and the number 36 of Jake is making his moves. Number 22 on the very inside, going to try and get to the very inside. He's going to get there, and Racer will lead them around for lap number 3 of 30. They all break it down into turn numbers 1 and 2, now into turns 3 and 4. Number 22 on the very inside, the 36 through the grass after a shove from the number 18 of Nick. Nick is your points leader, I mind you, for the Super Stocks, so he's currently battling with the number 36 of Jake right now. But as it shows, Nick already has the series on lock. So right now, a lot needs to go right for that number 36 as the number 22 is pulling away. Racer somehow in the early stages of this race is doing a fantastic job in pulling away from these guys. He's doing a great job. As the number 36 currently in second with Nick and third. Running the darker area right there, trying to get some stuff to work as the number 8 through the grass, all 4 tires underneath out of exit turn number 4. The number 17 of Cone, a.k.a. Football, trying to get through the pack here. Number 18 on the very bottom trying to make the move. He can't seem to get there. A little bit of a run on his corner panels. The number 22 on the very inside of turns number 1 and 2. As here comes Nomad making it 3 wide on exit. Last time we were here, the number 3 actually performed very well here at New Paris. So it is not surprising seeing that number 3 up here with the rest of these guys, as Shadow Jagster taking second place away from Nomad. Meanwhile, I believe that Andrew Chang is not having a good time. Let's actually grab Andrew Chang to see what he's going to say about this race so far.
What up?
Andrew Chang, this is the booth right here. We wanted to know what your reaction to getting passed by Shadow Jagster was.
You know, he's just, he's a teammate and very many of my league that I also race. He's a teammate. I know he's a very good driver, and I actually, it's not my fault, but, it's just, he's a good driver. He's very competitive. I respect him when he's not being a dirty driver, which he's not really. He's just very aggressive.
All right, well, you just cut down your nose right there.
It just happened. I just, it's very hard to get me mad, unless if you use my scheme without asking me, in which case I am not very happy about that.
And anything you want to promote? Because I know that you're a promoter second and a racer first.
The Orange Fin, my company, and the Chain Noodle Co.
Yes,
Orange
Chain Noodle
Fin
Co.
wanted me. Can I sponsor my incomplete league, or is that not allowed?
What do you mean?
the league I am making with the Blue Crits.
You want to make a series sponsor with Orangefin?
No, I already have a league sponsor. We're just making it.
That's fine. That's your company, dude. Also, you're falling
Okay.
back a lot.
I know. I need to lock in.
Anyways, I'm gonna move you back in. The number 8 looks like he's about to hit you real quick. We're gonna move you back in, Andrew. You just keep on racing hard.
I try.
All right. Well, that was your Andrew Chang car check with 15 laps to go. Racer has pulled away from the rest of the field as the number 8 through the grass slightly. As we are lagging, we are lagging, we are lagging. Hard. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. A little bit of technical difficulties right there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't really know how to explain that, but Shadow Jagster has pulled away. He's about 2 seconds back from the leader, Racer, who is pulled away from the rest of the field right now. He is leading with a massive gap. Last time we saw this was back in the Economy 150 for the Street Stocks back around season number 3 when he just got his start within the division before he won his first ever championship in the NitroCast modifieds, but before it was changed to the slider graphics. With that being said, the number 8 is closing in, and Gester has just said Sigma in the chat. And the number Gotcha Roberts completely slamming into the wall right there. We're currently just watching this number 3 car as Racer is slowly letting up with 10 laps to go, sponsored by Spark Plugs, as Shadow Jaxer is starting to slowly catch up to Racer for the most part. As Racer is doing the best he can to stay out of the grass. The number 88 is getting 2 tires in there with 9 laps to go. But for the most part, good racing overall from these guys. As Shadow is catching up. He's now 1.2 seconds back. And they both go into the wall on the exit of turn number 2. They both even out for the most part. The number 22 trying to use the nicer, grayer area to try and get a better run out of the corner. Does it work this time around? That is the real question. No, it does not. As the number 8 is slow on track. As the number 22 slowing down a lot. And caution will come out. And to the line, that was race back. Jay was, his controller got disconnected. He's coming back around. As Everin is against the wall right now. He is the team owner for the number 88 car. As here he is right here. Our favorite person from Panama. So he actually helped build the canal. Free chain. Free chain. 6 laps to go, just 1 lap away from overtime rules. So with that being said, we're just going to make sure that everyone is ready. As Racer's lead has just been completely destroyed, so... Here we go, 5 on the dot, 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing on the restart. Oh, we have a little bit of a stack up towards the rear. Do they keep it going? Yes, they do. We're 3 wide towards the rear. As the entire field got stacked up for the most part. Oh, God, we have a driver on track. That could have been really bad with 4 laps to go. Racer trying to catch up to the number 88 now. 3 laps to go now. Both trying to catch up as the number 36 looking onto the very inside. Side by side for those two. Racer trying to make a move on the outside. Can't seem to get there. 2 laps to go at the line. Racer back by about a second or so. The 36 blocking his assault as Shadow Jackster continues to lead the way as the 22 just shunting the 36. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Street Animals, as the number 22 gets power drove into the wall. And that number 22 is probably very pissed off as Shadow Jackster wins in these super stocks. Shadow Jackster once again another big time winner. Burning it down for the most part. What a day it's been for that driver. And there goes the victory lane. There he is. Pulling it in the number 88 barreled city car. Shadow Jackster gets it done at New Paris.
My car! Oh, okay, stop.
And what probably... Actually, no, I don't think that's your last super stock race, right? Nah.
Unless, again, some unfortunate circumstance happened.
Alright. Alright, well, you come in, you didn't really expect to win much, it looks like. But you came in, you just decided to race tonight because you had the time. And here you are in victory lane for the second time tonight. In the 88 here for Super Stocks. How do you feel?
It's great. This is the only recorded win for a barreled city car that I have raced.
I think this is the only time the Barreled City has ever been in victory lane. I'm gonna be real.
No, it isn't. It won in Talladega once. But there's only a photo evidence of that. But besides that, this would be the first time it has won.
I'm looking at the meme at the back of your car.
Oh yeah, that's a old season 1 reference if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Gas car. It's, you know. But
Yep. Well, anybody you like to thank for the win tonight?
Of course, I'd love to thank Charm and the Barreled City group for letting me run these cars, as well as Kmart, and also I might have just thanked them, and Charm, I will always remember what you did to me in Season 1. I had that championship on lock. You ran in second. I had that championship. You know what you did. Anyways, and Domino's, because Charm runs it and stuff.
I actually love Domino's. That actually is really nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, any final thoughts before you go ahead and get in a street stock? Are you racing street stocks tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts?
I want to say to specifically one person, that might be a bit rude to say it on stream. Lash, you've done a lot more to me than I have done to you. I've only paid back the attitude that I was given, so you can't be mad, man. Anyways. And
now Kai is going to leave the league, and he's going to blame you and blame me for allowing that to happen. All right. Well, going ahead and get into street stock, man. We're happy to have you back and everything. Is Gotcha Roberts here? Did he leave?
No.
Did he leave? I guess he did. Go ahead and move yourself.
Robert is still doing laps.
He is? Then why is his...
No, he just pulled off. Oh, okay.
All right, well, I'm going to drop this car off real quick. There we go. What the fuck was that? All right, well, that was weird. Don't have a scheme. Jump out of your car. Well, here we are with the field tonight for the double point feature for the 8-Bomb 100 here at New Paris Speedway. Oh my god. All right, with that being said, the Gester YT is currently in the Roblox Weekly Series Pace Car. He's the honorary pace car, sponsored by RaceStarPublication.com. Motorsports coverage since 1997. He's currently in that car. We'll slow down in the back right here. As see, if you could read that, you're too close. But leading the field in that number 11 quality graphics, racing, CPD, roll-up ice cream and tea, for octane surface machine. That right there is the man, the myth, the legend. Don't yet. Don't. Shadow's just, Guesser's just checking the pace speed right now of the car. But he's in that number 11 car that is a throwback to Adam. Right there. The A-Bomb himself. Of course, he can't run the number 2, but he can run the next best thing, which is his actual number in this amazing throwback right here that I was able to whip up and whatnot. So, Adam Van Avery, the man himself. We will miss you in the racing world. The rest of the field right behind him in the number 11 YouTube car. That is Wrangler. He has basically locked up the champion, so it's fair that the champion is to be right behind the main car. Number 45 Ghost Machine is going to be Joshua, followed by the number 11X Old Pizza, your season 3 street stock champion, Nick. And the number 22 Fort RV Resort car, the Nashville Detail Garage Machine, that's going to be Racer. And the number 3 Orange Fin car is going to be Nomad. And the number 33 Scrub Daddy car right here is going to be Hatsune Miku himself, a.k.a. Jake. And the number 88 Blockbuster Kmart machine is going to be Shadow Jagster. All the way in the back in the Schemeless machine for right now is Everin. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars for the heat tonight. As we are currently waiting for Everin to get his scheme up and running. For those of you who do not know who the A-Bomb is, number 2 driver, he's a Kalamazoo driver. He's also raced at New Paris Raceway a couple of times. He's had a very successful street stock career until he passed away a few days ago, just after Monday, I believe, after attempting to chop down a tree. And unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries the following day. Here we are here to honor him, whatnot. We started tonight with a 2-minute moment of silence, 2 representing the number that he drove. And he was definitely one hell of a driver to have a nickname like A-Bomb. We'll have another moment of silence. Thank you for your time. With that being said, I think we should be ready to rock and roll. Everin getting his scheme ready. Just go over. Okay, there we go. That works. All right, the number 1 Street Animals car at the very back. Oh my god. Dude, we're not opening up the chat, bro. That's fucked up. Here we go for the pace laps. Number 11, your leader. As here we go at the restart zone this time around. It's time to rock and roll for the final double point feature of the season. Green flag is out. Multiple drivers sliding out of groove right there, but the number 11 continues to lead the way as a couple of drivers through the grass. Shadow Jags are on the very inside of the number 8 car as he slides through the grass right there. You can't really do that here. Number 11 continues to lead the way here. He's going to get shoved out of line as a lot of drivers through the grass. 4 wide for second, 3 wide for the lead. Number 11 dropping back to third, but Shadow Jacks are currently your leader right now with the number 45 of Joshua in second. He's going to make it by. Shadow currently still leading the way. Joshua sending it in on the corner panel. Currently in third place right now, trying to make a move on the corner panel. Can't seem to get there. Through the grass slightly. A lot of drivers currently trying to move around of the pack. Shadow Jacks are continuing to lead the way. Side by side for second. .45 dropping the position, allowing the number 11 to go through. currently up to second as we have a little bit of a pack for that area right there. Number 11 able to get good runs out of the corner. Trying to drift through here. Not able to make it work, though, as the number 88 continues to lead the way. A little bit loose back there as the points leader onto the back bumper of the number 11. Number 11 trying to hold back the bottom of the 8, almost getting turned around by the Season 3 champ. Down the front stretch, down to turns 1 and 2 once again. Shadow continuing to lead the way. The rest of the field pretty spread out as the number 1 has pulled it in. Single file for the most part around the rest of the field. Shadow pulling away 3 wide. Oh, wow. 3 wide for second as the 8's able to get through Joshua on the bottom. Onto the back bumper right there, pushing him through the grass. The 45 taking second place. Right here is the number 11 trying to make something work. Here he's on the bottom lane, but the 45 will lead the pack through. But Shadow Jackson in lap number 18 of 100 will continue to lead the way in this final 100 lap double point feature. Can't seem to make it work, but there's still a lot of racing left to do. That number 11 desperately wants to win in that car, and I completely understand why. The number 8 through the grass a little bit, side by side across the line. Lap number 21 of 100. They're beating and banging for that second place spot. Shadow Jackster is gone. And they're both through the grass. Slow around the corners right here. The 11 trying to bring it back down. The rest of the field sliding out. Diving it back down once again. Corner panel hit. A little bit of drop frames right there, but we're continuing to go green. Shadow is about 3 seconds ahead as the number 11 now starting to pull away from the rest of the field in that second place spot. Joshua trying to make something work. Oh, wow. Racer against the corner panel right there. Shadow Jackster, though, now coming up on some lap traffic, and the number 33 blue flag is out for him, as I believe that is Jake in the number 33 Scrub Daddy machine. One merging in. See how he goes into the pack right here. Through the grass. As he's just going to bite the bullet and start going. Meanwhile, Shadow Jackster continues to lead the way. Able to get by a lap car, but that number 11's actually catching up, along with the rest of the field. And on the outside, the 88 getting a brilliant run, lap number 29 of 100. The 11 has caught up a good bit, though. He could technically still attempt to go for the pass for the lead. We're about quarter of the way through the race for the most part. So this race has gone by fairly quickly. Those inside tires, he's able to get them in and work very well. Meanwhile, the battle for second has started to commence right there. Blue flag for the 33 once again. Green flag back out. Oh, we have a car turned around. Ooh. Screen freeze in a good bit. He's able to pull it off before anything bad happened. Still going through that screen freeze, by the way, it looks like. Turning it back around. as it looks like the number 88 actually got very loose right there. And here comes the number 8 making the move on the outside, but the number 11 will keep him from doing anything as they're both catching up to the leader. And the reign of terror by that 88 might be over. Oh, contact LCI. Number 33 in the 45 of Joshua. Blue flag is out for that driver. The number 11 is slowly catching up to the 88. Trying to make the move here. The number 8 car into the back bumper, trying to make something work. He's got a push from the 8. He's got the run out of turn number 1. Here he comes in the 3 and 4. The 88 on the top lane. Here comes the number 11 trying to make the move on the front straightaway out of turn number 4. In the 1 and 2, he's going to give him the bumper on the inside. They both slide out side by side down the back straightaway. The 88 trying to drive it back down. Can't seem to make it work, though. The number 11 making it by, and the number 88 machine diving to turns 1 and 2, and the 11 has the lead once again. And the 88 of Shadow Jackster bumping him out of the way on the very outside. The A-bomb drops the bomb onto the door of the number 88, and he makes it work side by side down the back straightaway. The 88 will have the advantage, but into turns 1 and 2, the number 11 getting the pushes once again. Watch out for Wrangler trying to make the move with Joshua on his door. The number 11 trying to catch up, but he can't seem to get there in time. Shadow trying to take advantage of this short victory. He slips a little bit on the exit right there, spinning the wheels. And the number 11 through the grass a little, trying to get something working. That number 8 car is catching up big time. If he can get on the inside, it might be over for a few laps for that number 11 as we're close to the halfway point. Jake, who is the only car a lap down right now. Evren actually 17 laps down. Contact right here through the back bumper of the number 11 and by the number 8. Oh, sideways for the number 11, and the 8 makes it by, and maybe the 45. This is what happens when you go through the grass. Meanwhile, take a look at Wrangler right now. That's the number 45 on the inside of the number 11 of football. Take a look at the number 88 through the grass. Yikes. The 88 on the very inside against the wall on the exit. Here comes the number 88. He has a little bit of a run count out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, diving it back down to the very corner panel. He's going to try and make it work. He's got the gutter run to the line. The 88 makes it work. The 8 car through the grass slows it down, allows the number 88 to get the run out of the corner. Meanwhile, football is fading. And no, he's gonna come in, and he's got the 45 on the inside, door banging him as we're coming close to the halfway point of this race as the number 11 is made it by Joshua, as the 88 and the rest of the field is coming up to the number 1 car who's already a lap down. Multiple laps down, actually. And the 8 car runs it up, and that's going to allow the number 8 to catch up even more. And here he comes on the inside. He's on the back bumper, sliding it out along with the rest of the field. The rear tires are very... Oh, the number 1 car spins out on the high side. And here comes the number 8 to the outside, trying to get there to the back bumper of the number 88, but he can't seem to get there. The number 11 getting shunted out of the way by the 45 of Joshua, as he's trying to get by the number 11 and the A-bomb throwback. Lap number 50, halfway point. Shadow Jackster continues to lead. As here comes the 45 making the move. Had him loose right there. Put him into the grass. Both on the very inside. I believe it would mean the world if football would win this race. This is one of his home tracks. As the number 8 closing in onto the back bumper of the 88. As more lap traffic is coming up. Looking for the corner panel. Number 11 trying to catch up for any means necessary. 88 spinning out a little bit as these 4 cars have been chugging through the rest of the pack for the most part. Number 8 looking for any mistake he can. As here they come. Getting close. Coming to the back bumper, now looking to the outside. Can't seem to get there. The 11 into the wall. Your points leader trying to make the move on the 88 and possibly his final street stock races of his entire career. Blue flag is out for the number 33. As here comes the number 8 onto the rear bumper. Oh, contact with the leaders. Blue flag is out for that number, for that car. Blue flag out once again for the number 33 as the 11 starting to catch up. As here comes the number 8 onto the corner panel. He's going to get really sideways. Oh, contact, massive contact towards the rear. Number 33 in the 1 car getting pretty squabbled up for the most part. They're going to keep it going, though. Meanwhile, football has caught up to the leaders. Onto the back bumper of the number 8. Single file all the way around, looking onto the inside. He's got a little bit of a run. The 8 onto the back bumper of Shadow Jackster. He's looking for the switchback this time around, but the number 8's going to close the door. They're getting really squabbly up here. Shadow Jackster sliding out. 40 laps to go. The 8's got the run. Looking onto the outside. Going to try and dive it in this time by. He's got the 11 on his back bumper. And here they come. Oh, LCI! LCI! Wow. And the 33 is pulling it off. His night's probably done. He's pulled it off for the night. Football now up to second. He has 38 laps to catch up to the 8, and the 88 has 38 laps to do the same. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job trying to catch up to that 8 car, though. Especially that number 11, as he is now putting his foot to the floor here. Oh, getting really loose right there. That's going to probably mess him up big time. Number 8 using the number 11 to door, as now the 45's got it by the corner panel. Trying to make something work here. It's getting held back, passed by everybody. Football trying to make the move here. He just can't seem to pull it off. 34 laps to go, and Wrangler's currently your leader. Catching up to Evren. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's a caution. Caution is out for the number 11 and the 45. They're stuck. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing for the restart. Oh my God. Well, no caution on the restart, so 11 on the very inside of the 22 is going to make the move on the very inside. Meanwhile, the number 45, oh! Shadow's not very happy. For what? Oh no! No, that's not going to work! Oh, did Shadow get stuck? No, they didn't. Oh my God! Shadow is not very happy. Meanwhile, the number 11 is actually starting to catch up to the number 8 up here. Wrangler doing a pretty good job for the most part. Oh, caution is out. Oh! Shadow pinning one of the drivers up against the wall. Shades of the Economy 150. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. And on the very inside, the number 11 in second place with 22 laps to go. The rest of the field trying to make the moves. Oh! A lot of contact towards the rear. But it's all about the Wrangler and football show going on right now. The potential rookie of the year and the number 11 machine trying to catch up, and he is making ground on your leader. A little loose right there. 19 laps to go. The real question is, can he pull it off? As that number 3 is now hunting down the number 11. Oh, the 8 getting a little loose right there. So did the number 11, but he got a better run. 17 laps ago, 1.7 seconds back. "16 laps to go. Can he catch up?" The number 11 in second place in that throwback car. Wrangler going on another streak in the street stocks. I think the 11 lost time that time around. He's trying to catch up, but he can't seem to pull it off. And caution comes out. The number 1 has just stopped going. Oh! "12 laps to go. This could be the final restart of the event." Here we go. 5 on the dot with 12 laps to go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. And there goes the 11. The 8 with 11 laps to go. As the 11 getting shuffled all the way to the back, 10 laps to go. Sponsored by Spark Plugs. Well, if there's anyone that's going to... Oh. Oh, we just lost Nomad. The 11 trying to make it through with 8 laps to go. Wait, who just left? Oh, Shadow. Shadow did. Four wide. I think this is just Wrangler's race to lose for the most part. Unless the number 3 catches up with 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Be really funny if Nomad won this race, but very unfortunate for that number 11. Four laps to go. A lot of contact going on. Air time right there, 3 laps to go. Oh! Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a caution. Okay, yeah. 1 lap to go. Oof. Football in the rear. The 11 backing out of the area. Here we go. 5 on the dot, 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. 5 laps to go. And here comes Racer sliding it in. Side by side for the most part. Down the back straightaway, 4 laps to go. Caution comes out. Oh, shit. So, it looks like that the number 11 A-bomb throwback and also the 45 of Joshua have both been parked. So, Joshua is also parked. Well, the number 11 was parked. Here we go. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Uh-oh. I guess we're going to keep it going green with a car upside down in the middle of the track, but okay. Number 11 making it through. Wrangler currently in the lead right now. 2 laps to go. And here comes Nomad onto the inside. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Orangefin. And turns 1 and 2, more contact, and the restart line has been crossed. No caution at this time. And at turns 3 and 4, Wrangler's going to win another one. A lot of things I did not agree with in this race, man. And here he is in victory lane.
Hello.
Wrangler in victory lane once
Hello.
again, back to back this week. How you feeling, Wrangler?
Should have been done a long time ago.
11 and 45 are getting a penalty. Not Nick, though.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, football and the 45.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Gester.
Also,
I
we're
don't
gonna
agree.
add
I don't
no.
agree. I don't agree with the penalty.
I mean,
because they've been wrecking each other all race and fucking
Nomad wants to
sending
go
it
in
and cutting
here.
through the grass. They've been doing dumb shit the entire time.
I've watched Evern do the exact same thing
Nomad.
multiple times.
What's up?
Even has lag.
I don't care. He knows
Alright,
that.
Well then, Evern's getting a penalty too then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evern's gonna get a penalty too.
There we go.
But Evern didn't do as bad as them.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Joshua, them cut through the grass so many times, wrecked each other so many times. I'm just tired of it.
This doesn't even feel like a
They
win,
caused the
bro.
most problems that race.
Oh, there goes your car.
This doesn't even feel like a win.
Well, I mean, you basically won the championship off of that race, by the way.
Sorry
I
it
had
had
it
to
lost
end in not a
before.
good way, but for some reason Joshua doesn't understand what park it means, so
Yeah.
we're gonna add on to that and ignoring officials.
Ignoring official is gonna be a one-race suspension. Next season. Now, because I still want everyone to finish the final, like, everyone has to race the championship, right? You can't just park someone for the championship. Like, that's just,
Yeah.
unless they actually, like, drove backwards or something, but he was just ignoring it. He's just gonna get, like, a really heavy points penalty and a TTB and
You
whatever.
know what, guys? You know what I can say about all of this?
What?
CCR 1-2 finish,
Yeah.
as it probably should have been, because that caution.
Wait, Nomad, you got
was
second?
NASCAR shit. Yes, I moved the 11 to get second.
Here, Nomad, you should come up here with me.
I have
Just,
nothing
drive up.
against the 11 car, but that caution at the end kind of
Here.
pissed me off. But
What would Evern's penalty be for? Like
Here, face
down
this way,
driving,
face this
whatever?
way. There we go.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyways, anybody like to thank for the victory today?
Not really.
here,
I'm
back
just
up a little.
still riding with YouTube this whole time. It's only cost me one. I've literally only had to pay one race because of, like, I literally only lost one race in this car, so I only had to pay one race to YouTube.
That is true. You've only technically lost once this season in the street stocks. This is
Like,
actually
this
going to go.
race-
This is going to go into the books for the most dominant season in street stocks history.
Beating me somehow. Jesus. Beating season
Yeah.
1 Gester.
Anyways,
Like,
anybody like the
literally-
final thoughts on the win?
This race was pretty bad. It was really, really bad.
It was okay until
It-
the caution.
Well, it was good. It was good until I don't know why Shadow pulled off, but ever since Shadow pulled off, things just went downhill.
Why did
Yeah.
Shadow pull off?
I have no
don't
clue.
know. He immediately
didn't
left
say
me saying,
anything.
"Oh, I'm gonna have to." I think his internet or something died.
He pulled off and then just left VC.
Okay, can I have a little bit of an explanation as to why we threw that caution?
Yeah,
why
did?
Yeah, that was so stupid.
We'll talk about it after stream.
Okay.
Anyways, any
Alright,
final
Nomad, I'm
thoughts
gonna-
from everybody? Anybody? Nomad?
I got the
I'm
screenshot.
Mark Martin in this league.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Nomad, how old are you again?
Don't say it on stream.
Oh,
You know that.
okay.
Nomad's an adult, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
He just touched the shot! No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for showing up for the stream and everything. On Friday night, we'll be racing at Liberty National Speedway Park for the finale, as we still have a championship battle to be fought out for the modifieds. Who's going to win it? Football or racer?
I don't know.
Probably football, but we're not going to say that out loud. Anyways, good night, everybody. I'll see you on Friday.
I
Peace
got
out.
something to say.
I don't like
I got
green
something to
beans.
say. I got
What do you have to
something
say? What do you have to say?
May the A-bomb driver rest in peace.
We definitely didn't rest
This
in
race was
peace
in his
after
honor.
that race.
Yeah, not this
Yeah.
race, but this whole night was for his honor.
That's true. It's unfortunate that we had to park the car that was representing him, though.
Yeah, 'cause apparently he don't know how to drive.
Cyclone, can
but-
you move real quick? Just for
Yeah, I
like
got
half a
you.
second.
Yeah.
All right, you're good now.
Gester, move real quick.
Mhm.
Cyclone, if you want to take.
Nomad, Tyclone, did you